Interactions act like a mirror, and every friction you experience is an opportunity to learn about yourself. When you want to talk to someone but you can't, whether you want to introduce yourself to a group of people at a party, chit-chat with the person working next to you at a coffee shop, or meet that cute girl at the park, it's very easy to think that the reason you can't are external, that you're intimidated by their beauty, that you don't want to bother them, or that group makes you feel anxious for some reason. But all of those are just an illusion.
We need to focus here.
The truth is that those external reasons are rooted in your perceptions and narratives about the people and the situations in front of you. It's never about a trap that you might fall into or someone holding a knife to your throat. Those excuses are not rooted in reality, they are rooted in your reality. The issue is that the way you perceive those situations generates some anxiety which prevents you from being present to fully embrace those moments. In a relaxed state of mind, you would be able to approach those situations stress-free. And that doesn't mean that you would get along with everyone, but it means that you will be relaxed about it and you would not hold back. You would be able to fully express yourself and just see what happens. The key here is not to focus on how you behave, but to focus on your perceptions and narrative from which your behavior emerges. This is why a child can go try to pet a wild animal because they have no idea what's going on. And that also means that if you want to change your behavior, instead of focusing on some action or inaction, focus on your narrative from which your behavior unfolds.
That makes sense.
In the case of social interactions, there are many perspectives at play. The way you relate to other people, your ability to be true to yourself, and your relationship with your desires. The goal here is to raise your self-awareness so you can identify and maybe challenge your own narratives. And interactions are a great tool for that. You can think of it like the impact of a bullet on a wall. From it, you can tell the angle of the shooter, the distance, and the caliber. In the same way of a ballistic analysis, if you raise your self-awareness and are reflective about your interaction, you can start to question why you acted the way you did and focus on the underlying beliefs from which your behavior came to life. Many people approach interacting with other people as if they're learning about a new species and they need to learn a new way to communicate. And this is a mistake. You're a human being, you've been talking and interacting with other people your whole life. The problem is not that you need to learn something new. The problem is that you're unable to be consistent across people and situations. The only thing you need to focus on is yourself. Think of it like a game of tennis. You cannot control how the other person is going to send the ball, but you do control how you send the ball, which indirectly affect the outcome of the exchange. Accepting this responsibility is fundamental in getting to a place of true self-expression. Never blame the outside. Accept it, but focus on yourself. If you don't click with someone, it's important to accept it, but it also doesn't mean that you couldn't have acted differently. Don't judge your interactions by the outcome, because you don't control that, but by how truthfully you were able to express yourself. That's it for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you next time.
Do not try and bend the spoon. That's impossible. Instead, only try to realize the truth.
What truth?
There is no spoon.
There is no spoon?
Then you'll see that it is not the spoon that bends, it is only yourself.